ourselves in a comfortable seat at the top of the mat, tuning into our breath, filling up deep into the belly, letting your exhales extend a little longer, a little slower than your inhales. Breathing out through the nose. Deep breath in. Long, slow exhale. On an inhale, blink, open your eyes. Reach the arms up overhead. You're taking a big stretch. Press the hips down as you reach up. And then exhale the hands back down. Let's take one more of those. Big breath in. Sweep the arms up. Open the heart towards the sky. Exhale, bring the hands back down slowly. And clasp the fingertips at the low back, pulling the hands down, opening through the collarbone. Inhale, look up. And exhale, keeping the legs pressed into the mat, whatever seat position you're in. Begin to fold over the legs, allowing the arms to come up overhead. You don't have to go too far. When you're ready to come up, press the legs into the mat. Inhale, begin to sit back up. Release the hands at the top. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale them back down. Roll the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale down the back. Taking a few shoulder rolls. Linking your movement with your breath. Take a couple more times. And then we'll take some gentle neck stretches. So extend the left arm out next to you. Inhale, reach the fingertips out. On an exhale, drop the opposite ear towards the opposite shoulder. So right ear lowers towards your right shoulder. Begin to feel that stretch, that lengthening in the side of the neck. Breathe into that spot wherever you feel the most tension. Sharp pains, we want to release from that. We don't need to sit with that, but if it's just some tightness, just some tension, see if you can send the inhales right to that spot and exhale some softness and ease. Relax to the jaw and the face. And continue that deep breathing. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release that head a little bit closer to the shoulder. And then in your inhale, bring the head gently back up. Release the hand down and we'll switch sides. Extend the right arm out next to you. Lengthening through those fingertips, reaching out. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Hang out here for a few rounds of breath. Relaxing through the face, relaxing through the shoulder. Allowing the breath to stretch and lengthen that side of the neck. Allowing the head to give into gravity. Couple more breaths on this side. When you're ready to come up, inhale, gently lift the head. Exhale, lower the hands. Then begin to sit up straight. Slight tuck of the tailbone to lengthen through the spine and draw the shoulders down the back. We're going to take throat lock. We're focusing this class on the throat chakra, the next one in our series, starting from the base of the spine all the way up. So taking that throat lock, we're going to lower the shoulders, lift the sternum. So you've got a sense of lifting up in the upper body, and then tuck the chin and bring your chin towards your chest. So keep the heart lifted, keep the spine long and the shoulders relaxed. Tuck that chin in, maybe closing the eyes if you're comfortable. Squeezing that area between the chin and the neck, making a really cute double, triple chin, however many you get, the more the better in this case. And just breathe here. Deep breaths in Exhale long and slow. Focusing that breath and that energy to the throat area. On an inhale, gently lift the chin. Give the shoulders another roll up and down the back. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Once again, exhaling them down, clasp the fingertips behind you. Lengthen through the arms, drawing the hands down towards the tailbone. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold over your legs, maybe allowing the arms to come up overhead again. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe. Press the legs into the mat. Inhale to sit up. Releasing the hands at the top. Shake out the wrists. And then begin to move into bridge pose. So lowering onto your back. Walk the heels towards your hips. Arms relaxed at your side, fingertips reaching for your heels. So for our first bridge, we're going to take it nice and gentle and easy. No need to lift up too far to start off. Ground the feet into the mat. Find all four corners of your feet, the big toe mound, pinky toe mound, and both sides of the heels. From the belly, imagine you're being pulled up from your belly button. Inhale, lift the hips. A little bit off the mat, not too far. Squeeze the imaginary block between your thighs, keeping the lower body engaged, relaxing the shoulders and the face. One more inhale here. Slow motion, exhale, roll the spine down from the back of the heart, down through the lower spine. The tailbone is the last to lower. Walk the feet out just a little bit, and then take some windshield wipers, lowering the knees to one side and then the other. Slow, mindful movements. Deep breath in to lower to one side. Exhaling to the other. And then lower the knees all the way over to one side. Roll onto that side to bring yourself up to tabletop. Hands and knees. Shoulders over the outstretched hands. Knees directly under your hips. Begin to take a couple rounds of cat and cow. Deep breath in, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze, drawing the tailbone towards the back of the head. Exhale to your cat, curling the spine upward, tucking the chin, gazing back towards the belly button. Inhaling again to your cow. And continuing with your breath rhythm. And then coming back to neutral spine. Inhale, reach the right arm up, reaching up towards the sky. Exhale, gentle threading that arm underneath the body, lowering as far as feels good, maybe all the way to the shoulder, and lowering the side of the face on the mat. We'll be here for 2 breaths. When you're ready to come up, press into that left hand to reach the right arm up, re-extend it back up into the sky. Exhale, lower it down. And we'll switch sides. Inhale, reach the left arm up, opening through the shoulder, fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, thread the arm underneath. Taking your time, everything is in slow motion. Lowering all the way to the shoulder, face to the side of the mat if that's accessible for you. 2 breaths here. Press into the right hand to come up. Sweep that left arm up and open again. Exhale, plant that hand back down. Shift the hips over your heels, child's pose. Reach the hands forward, lower the forehead. Take a few rounds of breath here to refocus your body and your mind. Bring that awareness to the throat center. Vishuddha is the chakra name. It's associated with the color blue. So you can imagine a spinning blue circle right in the center of the throat. It's our center for communication, of course, but also truth and purification, harmony. So if any of those resonate with you right now, feel free to allow your breath to move through that word or that thought throughout the rest of class. On an inhale, slowly lift yourself up and lower all the way down to your belly, preparing for baby cobra. Tops of the feet press into the mat, slide the hands in line with the chest, elbows squeeze in, inhale, pressing the feet into the mat, lifting from the lower back, the core, just a little bit off the mat. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Don't press into your hands, really lighten the hands here. One more inhale in baby cobra. Exhale, lower the forehead, take a rest. And then shift it up and back to child's pose. Short little rest here before pressing up into downward facing dog. Take your time, tuck the toes. Scoot the hips up and back as you lengthen through the legs. Press your chest towards your thighs. Tailbone keeps lifting to the highest point of your downward dog. And then look between your hands and tiptoe towards the top of the mat, finding a forward fold. Knees slightly bent, belly can rest on the thighs. Let your head hang heavy, arms reaching down towards the floor. On an inhale, halfway lift, bringing your hands to your shins or your thighs. Roll the shoulders up, down, and back, lengthening through the back, the crown of the head, tailbone pointing back. One more breath here. Exhale, slow forward fold. Press the feet into the mat, bend the knees, and roll the spine up to stand. Again, taking your time. One vertebrae stacking on top of the other until the head and neck are last to come up. Bring the palms open at the side of the body. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Back down we go. Slow motion dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Tabletop with the back. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, and step your right foot to the back of the mat, preparing for warrior two. So right heel spins down. The back foot is in line with the back of the mat. Press down into the lower body. To inhale, reach the arms up. And then spread the arms wide, left palm facing forward over the left knee. Gaze is over the front fingertips. Your front heel is in line with the back arch. Sink into your lunge. Breathe. Find a spot just past your fingertips to gaze at. Settle in for another breath. Then flip the front palm. Reach forward over the knee, flip and reverse your warrior, lifting the left palm up. Right hand can come to your back thigh. Lengthening through that left side body. One more inhale, breathe into those left ribs. Exhale, side angle lunge. Left elbow to left knee, right arm reaches up. If you need a little bit more balance, stability, you can gaze straight down at the floor or straight ahead. If you want a little bit more challenge, reach the gaze up towards the fingertips. 2 more breaths here. On your next inhale, reach the right fingertips up a little bit more. Gaze down at your foot. Exhale, bring that right hand down. Bring the left hand down, coming to low lunge. Spin the back heel up, lower the right knee. Untuck the toes. Deep breath in, open the heart towards the front of the mat. And exhale, bring that left knee in and sweep it back. So the left knee is lifted now. And then reach the right arm. So left leg is extended long, right arm is extended long, continuing into tiger stretches. Exhale, draw the left elbow to the right knee, curling the spine. Find your cat pose here. Inhale to re-extend. Exhale, close it in, curl the spine, elbow to knee, tuck the chin, lock the throat. Inhale to extend. Exhale, bring both hand and knee to the mat. Shift the hips back, child's pose. Take a breath, take a rest. Tune in with the breath, find that focus again. Harmony, communication. Through working through these energy centers of the body, we're unlocking stuck energy, allowing ourselves to feel more free, more expressive, more ourselves. When you're ready, begin to lift up into your downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, send the legs long as you press your chest towards your thighs, fingertips spreading wide on the mat, supporting that edge of the triangle. And then look between the hands, make your way to the top of the mat again for your forward fold. When you arrive, inhale, halfway lift. Hands to your shin, creating a long, straight spine. Keep the shoulders away from the ears, relaxed. Exhale, fold. Let everything hang heavy. Inhale, roll it up to stand. Bring the arms up with you. We're going to go right back down, exhaling, slight bend of the knees, forward fold. Halfway lift at the bottom. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. This time step the left foot back for warrior two on the other side. Back heel spins down so your left toes are parallel to the back of the mat. Right heel comes in a little bit to be in line with your back arch. Press down to inhale, reach it up. And then blossom the arms open, right fingertips forward. Gaze over the front fingertips, sinking into the lunge. Hang out here, breathe. Reach out through the fingertips. Slight tuck of the tailbone. Firm gaze, focused on a spot just past the fingertips. Inhale, reach the fingertips a little bit more forward, flip the front palm. Reverse your warrior, lifting the right palm up and back. Left hand to your left thigh. Breathing into that right side body, those right lungs expanding into the ribs. Exhale, side angle lunge, right elbow to right knee. Left hand comes up. Again, gazing up if you're at your fingertips, or for a little bit more balance, stability, gaze straight down. Find that deep melodic breath. Filling up the belly on the inhales. Taking your time on the exhales. Look down at your foot, spin that left arm down. Bring both hands to either side of the foot, spinning the back heel up, coming into our low lunge. Untuck the left knee. Inhale, pull the heart between the shoulders, look up. Exhale, as you shift back, bring that right leg long and back behind you. Lengthening through, flat foot. When you found your balance, inhale, reach the left arm forward, taking our tiger stretches. Inhale, press the foot, reach the fingertips. Exhale, curl the spine into cat as you draw your elbow to your knee. Inhale to re-extend. Exhale, curl it in, tuck the chin, squeeze that throat lock. Inhale to re-extend. Gently lower the hand and the knee and find your child's pose, hips over heels, forehead to the mat or to a prop. Tune in with your breath. Allow the heart rate to lower. Soften through the face. Allow yourself a few meditative moments. Tucked into yourself on the mat here. Another affiliation with this throat chakra is sound and vibration. I'm going to slowly bring in some chimes, some chime music, wind chimes, to help kind of focus that energy and let us experience the reverberation, the harmony, the purification that can happen through sound. Continue to breathe deeply here. If child's pose is not a restful pose for you, feel free to release into some other relaxing space, shape. We'll be here for 2 or 3 more rounds of breath. As you're ready, slowly begin to sit up onto your knees, taking your time. Bring the palms back behind you, palms down, fingertips facing your toes. Inhale, lift the heart, drop the throat, or drop the head back, open the throat. You can stay here or lift your hips up off your heels, pressing into baby camel. Exhale, lowering the hips. Inhaling, lifting up. Run through the collarbone, drop the head back, opening the throat. Exhale, coming back down. And taking that one more time. Press the feet into the mat, lift the hips. Exhale, coming back, slowly sitting back onto your heels, gently walking yourself up. Bring your hands to your knees, and then inhale, pull the heart open, arch the spine, look up. Exhale, curl the spine, finding cat pose. Inhale as you sit back up, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, them back down. Bring your hands to your heels. You can also just hold on to your hips here. You'll find out in a minute which one is more accessible to you. We're going to move to rabbit pose. So if you can hold on to your heels, lower the torso over the knees, bring the forehead to the mat, and on an inhale, roll to the top of the crown, lift the hips, pull the heels. As you press your heels away from your hands, you'll feel some tension to hold on to those ankles, and you'll feel a stretching in the back of the shoulders, the back of the heart area. Keep the weight on the head minimal. Lift up through the heels, or through the hips rather. Ground down through the tops of the feet. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly release. Take your time coming up. Really slow here. We don't want to rush all the blood to the head. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bring the hands down, shift the hips to one side, and bring the soles of the feet together for bound angle pose. Drawing the heels as far into your groin as you need to feel a little bit of a stretch. The further away will be a little bit easier, a little less intense, so find a good spot. And just breathe, close the eyes, embrace the sounds and sensations around you. Draw that awareness to the center of the throat. And on an inhale, lengthen through the spine, hinging at the hips. Begin to fold over the legs, over the feet. Go as far as feels good. Maybe using your elbows to draw yourself a little bit lower if you need. Relax the head. On an inhale, slowly roll the spine up, taking your time. Bring your hands to the knees. Draw the knees together. And propping yourself up, again, taking a couple gentle windshield wipers left and right and left. Take a deep breath in, fill up as much as you can. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. And bringing the knees to center, we'll take another bridge pose. So lower on down to your back. Relax the arms at your side, palms down. Heels walk back towards your hips. Engage the legs, engage the belly, and on an inhale, lifting from your core, from the belly button, lift the hips off the mat. Keep some space in the neck. If you want to take your bridge a little bit higher, you can clasp your fingertips together under your hips, shimmy the shoulder blades together, press into the forearms to lift a little higher. Keep some length in the neck. Relax through the back of the neck. Tuck the chin. Breathe deeply. See if you can see your belly rise and fall. Firm through the feet, firm through the legs. One more inhale. Release the hands. Exhale, slowly roll that spine down. Lengthen the legs onto the mat, lowering them down. Reach up overhead for a big stretch. Deep breath in, point the toes, reach the fingertips. Exhale, draw the knees back in, heels back in. Lower the knees to one side. And extend the opposite arm out, gentle twist. Look the opposite direction of the knees. On an inhale, draw the knees back up to center. And lower them to the opposite side, taking the other arm out next to you, gazing over your fingertips. Begin to let your body give in to gravity. Relax each muscle. Inhale, draw the knees back up. Bring the hands flat next to your hips. We're going to take fish pose. So lift the hips just a little bit so you can plant your hands underneath you. You can keep your knees bent here or extended. I like to keep my legs extended, but you might find keeping the feet on the mat and the knees bent a little bit more accessible. So take a few moments to kind of play around with that when we get there. But for fish pose, so our hands are face down on the mat. Tops of the hands touching underneath your hips. On an inhale, we're going to point the toes or press the feet into the mat. And lifting from the heart center, lift the heart off the mat, shimmy the elbows in, and relax the head back. Throat is open towards the sky. Keep pressing into the mat with the feet or pointing out to the toes. Take a deep breath in. Extend that exhale slow, long as you can, out through the nose. On an inhale, lift a little higher, and slowly release, lowering yourself onto the mat, removing the hands from underneath you, lowering onto your back. If there's any final poses, shapes, breaths you need to take before Shavasana, please be welcome to heed whatever your body is asking for. Otherwise, begin to relax down. Starting at the tips of the toes, begin to soften and quiet each inch. Softening through the ankles. Relaxing the legs and the knees. Allowing the hip points to melt into the mat. Release the awareness of your breath as the belly relaxes and softens. Feel the shoulders imprinting onto the mat or the floor. Relax through the neck. Release the jaw. Unscrunch the face and the eyes. And allow yourself to drift Finding some peace and stillness in our final pose. Letting the sounds of the chimes take over. Let yourself breathe in harmony, truth, purification, all that work we did. I'll let you know when it's time to reawaken. Slowly begin to bring your awareness to the body on the mat, and your presence in your space. Mindfully begin to move the fingers and the toes, bringing some conscious life back to the physical body. Inhale a big breath in as you reach up overhead. And exhale, roll to one side, curling into yourself. And take a few moments here as you need. When you're ready to sit up, find a quiet seat at the top of the mat. Relaxing the shoulders down the back, lifting through the chest, through the sternum, tucking the chin. Take a deep breath in, fill all the way up. Keep filling up until there's absolutely no space left in the lungs. Hold it for just a couple seconds. Open up, exhale, release. Think, open the eyes. Thank you for sharing the practice with me today. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.